Hi, good morning. Welcome to Universe Channel. I'm Vivian, and today's topic, because I woke up this morning thinking, that is something that I should bring up because it's something that I'm learning about myself, and I did realize more. So, how do you wake up in the morning? That's that was something that just popped in, and I thought about it because I'm not sure if we were ever taught how to wake up in the morning. And over the years, I've learned, some methods or techniques with the studying that I've done. And now I can say that I wake up more calmly and grounded. Not always, but sometimes I do. And now I'm being able to give you some ideas that would help you wake up in the morning. I never thought of it, but because I wasn't taught this. Waking up as a child, and jump out of bed, go to school, or you're trying to wake up quietly and everybody's noisy in the house, or, you have parents that like to wake up early. Not everybody likes to wake up early or likes to wake up with a lot of loud noises. So you can choose that too. You can make choices of how you want to wake up. So that's why I'm bringing this topic right now, because I thought about it and I thought maybe, now I have looked at or observed myself in the way I wake up. Now I take my time. I take my time because it's important to me. And I've observed this through many families that I've worked with as well. I used to be I would call it a high profile nanny because I did do the Mary Poppins lifestyle, and I got to work with some families and seeing the differences as well. If you have never experienced it or seen any other person waking up in the morning, then this is probably a good idea, maybe something that you'd like to implement in your life to live a little bit more calmly, or at least get yourself set up for the day. It's really important for us. So let's talk about it. So I thought about how I wake up, and now I'm more intentional about it. So if you're not used to getting up slowly or calmly and giving yourself permission and time to do this, then I would say set the intention the night before. Okay, tomorrow I'm not going to jump out of bed, or I am intentionally going to wake up calmly. And how can I do that? So I can give you some ideas that would help you ground yourself and be present. And being present is so important because it kind of helps you experience waking up. Who would have thought, we take things for granted at sometimes, and everything is an experience no matter what. Even drinking coffee right here, it's an experience because I love the way it tastes. I love the way it makes me feel, and it wakes me up. So let's talk about waking up in the morning. All right. So I would first think about, set the intention of, tomorrow morning I am going to slowly wake up. So in that process, and when you start noticing yourself waking up, before you open your eyes, why don't, think about this. Just keep your eyes closed. Think about where you're at. You can touch the sheets. You can touch the blankets. You can feel the pillows around you. If you have a fan, feel the fan. Don't open your eyes. Do all that. And then once you've done that, then you can take a deep breath and let it go. And then open your eyes. And then just look around. And look around at your room. Look at the lighting coming through the window. Notice these things. Thinking about it is like, wow, because we're not calmly waking up to our day. If that's, if it's a new feeling, it's wonderful. It's nice to have that to start your day. You don't have to talk. You don't have to say anything. And even teaching this to your children is so valuable. You know, being a teacher and having children come stressed to school because, you know, yeah, I know sometimes it's so hard for them to wake up and once they're in that deep sleep, but maybe teach them this and then you can see that they'll shift in a better, more, you know, calmer state and an arrival at school, and it's not so stressful. And it does help your days. It helps, it would help them. I was never taught this, you know, and I'm just saying this, I mean, not in a bad way, but sometimes we don't know, you know, I'm just bringing something to the table to maybe recognize, maybe, you know, how we feel and how we start our day is how we're going to go out in our day to work, to school. So give yourself some permission and some time. And if you have children, teach them this, you know, it's so helpful and calming and so wonderful. Anyways, so that's what I wanted to bring to you this morning about waking up in the morning and being calm and collecting your thoughts and being ready for the day. It really makes a difference in your life. So anyhow, that was my tip and that was what I wanted to bring to the table today. So good morning, have your coffee, sit in your day, and then we'll talk some more about other techniques that we could work on, and or I can show you to maybe help you live a more calmer, peaceful day and find all the beauty in it. Thank you for joining me here with Vivian and Universe Connection. Have the best day ever. Peace out.